Hey everybody, welcome to volume day number 28. We are going high volume today, just body weight for the legs. So join me on your mat. Let's hinge over those legs. Take a wide base of support. Pull your toes in just a teeny bit more than your heels and then hinge forward as far as you can. Bend your right leg and then your left. Bend your right and then your left. Take some deep inhales and deep exhales. And then pull your toes out and bring your heels in and do the same thing. You'll feel a little change up of where you get that little stretch and pull on your legs. Okay, and then we're going to sink those hips down. So inhale, sink. Ooh. Exhale, push. Oh, the first couple of these in the day definitely lets you know what's tight. Feel my calves. Feel a little bit in my back. Get that opening in through the hips. We'll go 3, 2, and 1. All right, come up to standing. Let's pull one knee into your chest, find some balance, and we'll rotate that ankle. So we're going to be doing a lot of counting today. We have 50 rep sets, 25 rep sets, and 100 rep sets, just for the runner. So that'll be not too bad. Go to the other side. So a lot of counting. And if you've been with me long, you know that I struggle to count to 10. So getting to 50 could be a challenge. So anyway, we are going to take a lot of focus. Okay, swing one leg up with control. We'll go 5, 4. So we're going to take a lot of time to focus and flex. Other leg on form, focus on form, flex a lot into those muscle groups that we're trying to target through the legs. And I will probably not be talking too much today, doing more counting. All right, take that first leg and we're going to swing side to side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, get that core going. 1. Other side. 1, 2. The tendency a lot of times with high reps is to end up going super fast. So we will be going faster than we would be under heavy load for sure. But I still want to feel those muscles in time under tension. Drop onto your mat. You are going to open your knees as wide as you can. I'm going to get a little hip opener here before we start. So pull your legs as wide as possible, just for whatever your hips can manage. And then you're going to hinge back and then forward. So 5, 4. So we'll start off with 50 body weight squats. Perfect. Okay, before we switch, you're going to lift your right leg up, set it down, and then the left. So from your foot, I said your leg, but just your foot. So rotating in that hip joint. Try not to let your hips or your pelvis move much and shift. You're just getting some movement and range of motion into that hip joint. Last one each side. Okay, and then slowly, gently bring your knees in, and we'll hit up our Z-sit, that 90-90. One foot is in, one foot is out. Same as we just did, hinge in. So just slide yourself forward. Feel more in the hip of the leg that's angled back. 2, and 1. Nice work. Other side. Switch it up. Bring that other leg behind. Four, and 5. All right. Come back into that low yogi squat, ancestral squat. Sink nice and deep. Check in, and then let's get going. All right, so set up your feet so that they're just outside your hips. Toes are going to be straight ahead for now. Lock into that core. Sit back and down. Dig in through your heels. Check in with your chest. Definitely something I have to watch out for. My chest likes to drop forward. Part of it has to do with my flexibility or lack thereof in my ankles and calves. There's 20. 30. Check in. 40. 49 and 50. Okay, we're going to head into lunges. So we're going to do a step back and step in. 25 each side. Keep your feet hip width, driving in to your front heel so that you feel the glute contract. Try to get some good range. Try to relax through those toes, whether you're in shoes or barefoot. 20. 25. Switch. Find those four corners of your front foot. Big toe ball mound, pinky toe ball mound, both sides of your heel. Make sure that the knees and the toes are lined up. Little hinge over those legs. And 25. All right, nice work. Next, we're going to do a quad squat, okay? So we're going to be allowing our heels to come up off the ground, but we're not going to do a tippy toe squat. So just a quad squat, lift up onto your heels as you squat, and then set them back on the ground at the top, okay? 25. So we're targeting a little bit more into those quads. Getting some stretch through the bottoms of the feet. Still use your glutes for support. Whew. Knees and toes still line up. Twenty. 24, 25. All right, back into a 50. We're going to go a sumo squat. Nice wide. 450. 2 knees and toes Still line up, so wherever the toes are, you have to get your knees there. You can kind of sit your hips back a little further, keeping your chest a little taller. Still relaxed through those toes. Halfway. Feel those inner thighs push you to the top. Don't forget about your core. Try not to get lost in the number. Forget about form. Get that range. I think I was kind of cheating my range there a little bit. 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. All right, we have a curtsy lunge next. Just like with our other lunge, a regular lunge, we're going to move in and out. 1, 2. How's that range? Can you drop the back knee all the way to the ground? Can you feel the different ways, the different areas that you get those legs flexed per exercise? "21, 25. Other side, keeping that core locked and solid. Stay in each rep. Hinge deep. Get lots of hip hinge. Front hip flexor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to do a squat lateral kick, 25 each side. Balance again on that right leg. Squat and kick. Try to stay low or at least bent. I want you to get the squat, so push up, but I want you to stay a little bent in that supporting knee. 15. Flat back, strong core. 24, 25. Other side. 4. Lock and load. You can feel that core light up as well. We still got to get core work done on these focused muscle days. In fact, this is usually better for the core than even a lot of crunches. Different kind of grab, but it's constant. 25. Whew. Okay. we are dropping down on the ground for our glute bridges. 50, 5-0. No biggie. Make sure you're set up for it. Watch your low back and core. 1, 2, make little adjustments. Feel that burn. I'm feeling more on the leg I just got off of on those side kick squats. 10, 11, 14. Focus on those glutes, pushing the hips up. See if you can get the hip flexors open and those tailbones tucked. See if you can find your pelvic floor. 33, 34, 35. Find the core, keep it going in there. 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. All right, we've been doing those a lot. Yes, there's a lot of reps. You should definitely be feeling those in the glutes. If you're finding your isometric, you have to self-flex. All right, runners here, 100 each leg, so 200 total. Just bring the legs up in front. $50. 40, 50. Twice. All right. Good work, good work. We're going back to our regular squats. 50 reps. Set those toes straight ahead. Here we go. Sit back and down. Feel like you're screwing your feet into the ground. Thirty, 20 left, I think. $40. 48, 49, 50. All right. Lunge it up. 25 per side. $10. 20, 5 to go. 2 and 1. Switch. Line that knee and toe. Keep your feet hip width, making sure you're not tucking that back leg behind. Last 5. 2 and 1. All right. Quad squats. Still lots of core. 5. 8. Lock that belly. 9. If this bothers your knees, only go so far as it doesn't. Maybe you get here. That's okay. You find your range. Works for you. Hopefully with time, building the muscle, top of the knee, will help support that knee. We've done a lot, hamstring and glute focus over the years. Time. We are getting back into some good old quad focus. Sumos. Check in and see if you can never have a relaxed point. Never a point that your thighs are relaxing. $25. Oh. Stay with it. It's fun to kind of start off mellow. Pretty soon, feel that burn, and then you just keep pushing into it. Keep driving the depth. 49, 50. I hope. Curtsies. Lifted chest, strong core. Woo! Love that burn. This round, money. Come on. 8, 7, 6, dig deep. 5, 4, 3, don't back out of it, and 1. All right, other side. Drop and drive through that heel. 1. Flex into that core. 3, 4, 5. Get that cut behind. Where's the heat? Bring it on. Drive in, utilizing the core. We got 10 to go. 6, 5, dig deep, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, squat kick. That side you just got off of is kicking. 5. Lock the belly. 9. So just a small bend in that leg. 15. 21. 5. Other side. Come on, straight in. Can you flex into the lifting leg anymore? Embrace the work. 15. Come on, find the resistance, make it tough. We're not swinging our way through space. 4, 25. All right, on the ground. Bridges, get it set. Here we go. 1. Ooh, I'm already lit up. You should be too. Practice using the glutes. 8, 9. See if you can find your hamstrings. Your heels should be directly under your knees at the top of the press. You are still flexed through the core and a gentle flexion through the glutes as you drop. See if you can still hold some flexion there as you drop. 31, 32, 33, 4. That's your count. 40, 41. When you're done, when we're at 50, do not relax. We're going to take a peek at our feet. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Push it up. 50. Let your hips lower, but then stay put. Look at your feet. See if you can figure out if your feet are straight ahead and lined up with your knees. A lot of times we'll end up with one out or one in. So you got to get those toes straight ahead. If they're straight ahead, good job. All right, get those 100 runners. Ready, set, and go. 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, sorry. 70, 80, 90, 100. Nice job. Hinge over those legs. Get that knee walk again. Good work. Good work, good work. Beautiful job. All right, level those legs. Bring your feet to wherever you like your forward fold. So a little wider, gives you a little more space. Pull your kneecaps up. Light up the quads one more time. Perfect. And then let's lie on the ground. Lie all the way. Interlace your hands behind your thigh and pull the leg back. Please make sure your pelvis and hips are leveled off on the ground. You want to feel your hamstring. Feel free to adjust your hands wherever you'd like to get the best stretch, but try not to pull right on the knee. So above the knee, below the knee, around the low calf, or at the foot. We're going to take 5 deep breaths. The next time you find yourself in a small space, a hotel, or wherever else, without equipment, you could hit this workout up. Look at that. All right, we're going to go ahead and go straight into our other side. Drop that right foot on the ground. Start behind your thigh, wherever that puts your leg so that it's straight. You may need to bring your head and shoulders up, but we want to get that bend out of the knee as much as possible. And even if you can, all right, work your hands wherever you would like them. Wherever you can really, the main focus is definitely getting that hamstring to release. All right, our 5 breaths. Take it here. You've got to be able to relax into the stretch. So if it's too much tension, back off a little. So really just like about a 4, 5, or 6 as far as pain. I don't need anything crazy. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and rock and roll up. Raw. And plant your hands behind you. See if you can get your right foot crossed over your left knee. Then lift up nice and high out of your chest. Push your knee away from you. Maybe draw your foot in a little deeper, but keep that chest up. Flex your right foot and push the knee away. One more breath. That's our 5th breath. Okay, and then before we switch, walk your right foot over so that it's outside, like on the very, do I say your left foot? Walk your left foot to the right side of your mat, and then see if you can lay it down. And then we're going to try to pull your right knee to as close as on top of the left knee as possible. So if this is your stretch, all good. What we're trying to do is get into the glutes. But if you can stack the hips and the knees, or stack the knees and push your heels off away from the body just a bit, and then lean in. So whatever you have, the goal here is the outside of those glutes into the abductors. There's about our 3rd breath. 4 and 5. All right, and then let's switch it up. Hit that other side. Okay, now your left foot is on top of the right knee. Open the knee away from you. Flex your foot. You get as much stretch as you want based on kind of how far in you bring that other foot and how high up you hold the chest. 2 more breaths to hit our 5. And then you're going to take that right leg, that right foot, walk it over to the left side of the mat. Let your left leg cross over. If you're as sweaty as I am, it just slips there anyway. Ugh. Lift up nice and high, whatever sort of stack you have, and then hinge forward. One side could possibly be a little bit more problematic than the other. It's all good. Perfect. All right. We're going to get our hip flexors and quads and calves, and then we'll be good. So take your left leg behind, and you're going to lunge in as far as possible to get that back hip flexor. Lunge, lunge, lunge. You can pick your knee up. You can shift around, but find that stretch. If your knee is hinging in front of your toes on the front side, then you'll also get into the calf a little bit. So try to keep the heel on the ground though. Just killing lots of birds with one stone. 2 more breaths. Okay, and then see if you can grab, you can use a strap if you have one handy, or grab your foot, your back foot with either hand. Get deeper into the quad and your hip flexor. And sometimes it has happened where that back hamstring ignites and cramps up. So just let it go and shake it out. Try again. And then drink some extra water. Get some potassium, magnesium, and salt. All right. Other side. Bring that right leg back. Front leg forward. And then get yourself to hinge as far in as you can. See if you can get that front knee in front of the toes a little. Add into that calf. Ooh, yes. And then make sure you're getting that back hip flexor. There's our third breath. And 5. All right, and then that back foot. All right, as always, I really, really, really enjoy hearing from you all. I haven't heard a lot from most of you since the start of this series, and we're 28 days in. So, of course, I start thinking maybe people don't love it, but I would like to know. I'd like to know how it's treating you. Are you just busy? Is it just tough to get to it? Are you unmotivated? Do you not like all the high volume? Do you not like the heavy weights? Really, it's just more working out, but I do like to have those kind of emphases on each series. So, of course, you can always go back and hit a series that you loved, that you felt a lot of progress with. See how you progress. That's why they're all still up there. So go back and hit sessions that you enjoyed. You can definitely jump around. You don't have to follow my daily system. But in any capacity that you take it on, I do love to hear feedback, constructive criticism, and how things are treating you, what's working well and what's not. What I need to explain a little bit more, describe a little more, something that's not working for you and you maybe need a different alternate, please reach out and let me know. I still gain so much energy from knowing who all is meeting me on these sessions virtually. So please stay in touch. I do appreciate it. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day and how those legs are feeling. Have a good one.